Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you the latest glow kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Ultimate Glow Kit. And the reason it's called the Ultimate Glow Kit is because, like the other glow kits previously, there were 4 highlighters in there. This one has 6 in it, therefore calling it Ultimate. I know that the Moonchild one had 6 in it, but they were a lot smaller. These ones are a little bit bigger. And it just says on the back, metallic powder highlighters for intense luminosity. Now, I do have every single glow kit that Anastasia Beverly Hills has ever brought out. Between me and you, my favourite 2 probably is definitely Sweets and Moonchild. They're because, I suppose that's mostly because they're so different in shade. Plus I can use every single one of the colours in there as well. But then I guess those are more unwearable shades. So if I had to really pick my favourite one, it would have to be probably Sun Dipped. Because there's a lot of golds in there, but then there's also that dusky kind of pink. Meaning that there are a variety of tones for you to use. Anyway, so this one, like I said, is the Ultimate Glow Kit because there are 6 in here. And this is what the packaging looks like. So it just comes in its usual sleeve as always. And it comes out like this. Now this apparently glows in the dark. I'll be honest with you, I've not really tested it out. Should I turn off the light and see what happens? I've got another light on in here. That doesn't really help. Alright, never mind. I'll return my light back on. Kind of blinded myself there. Yeah, but apparently it glows in the dark. I mean, that's cool, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. It doesn't really do much for me. But yeah, apparently it glows in the dark. And it comes in the standard cardboard casing, which I really don't like because now 2 of mine have started to fall apart at the sides. Considering how much these cost, I really want them to come out with ones which are like more durable and long lasting. Because there are so many in here, you are going to use this for traveling. Now I'm going to Canada soon. I'm probably going to end up taking this with me. I don't want this getting knocked about and whatever, and then things break very easily. But thankfully I did get this direct from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And if you guys remember previously, the Moonchild and the Sweets ones, which they did replace, came to me all broken. Like I said, they replaced them, but this time they've actually started sending them in bubble wrapping, so it is protected, and mine came to me in one piece, which is good. I ordered this direct from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use a company called MyMallBox, which I always mention. I'll link the video below, which is a forwarding company based in the US. So I then send things to MyMallBox and then have it shipped over to me in the UK, which reduces customs charge, shipping charges, etc. Again, watch the video, which I will link below in the info bar for you. So let me show you what this looks like. Now, bear in mind, I have used, out of the 6 of these, I have used 4, and it is very dirty. So I have to be quite careful. It comes with the standard kind of covering, but I'm going to have to leave that on there because literally the pigments get everywhere. So this is what it looks like. So it comes with a really nice mirror. To be honest, I've not used the mirror so much purely because I've had this plastic over it to protect it, and I've kind of been looking through it. Now, overall, what are my thoughts of this? Now, I find this to be quite glittery compared to the other ones. There's a lot of pigment in them, and I find therefore there is quite a bit of fallout. I have to tap off my brush quite a bit. You've seen for yourself the way that this is completely covered in little bits of particles of glitter. That is because of the amount of fallout that you get from these when you tap your brush into it. Now, from what I've seen online from Norvina, as well as watching their Instagram stories, and when they've like gone into a lot of description about these, because the thing is, when you order things online or off of any kind of website, all they ever say is, this is how much it costs, this is what the colours are called, this is what the colours are described as, and this is how much it weighs. But they don't go into a lot of detail in terms of application, what are the best ways to apply some things. It's like, it can be a little bit annoying. I mean, I do have to give props to Norvina, the president of the company. Out of all the brands out there, she definitely goes into more detail about describing things, how to use them, the different ways you can use them than any other brand that I've ever come across. And I was watching the Instagram stories of Anastasia Beverly Hills yesterday, and one of their top makeup artists actually said that these 3 at the top are different to the 3 at the bottom, in that these 3 at the top are apparently a little bit more different in consistency, like the texture, and these ones at the bottom are apparently a lot more full on. So these ones are, I guess, more softer in tone than these ones at the bottom. Now I have used, like I've said, I've used 4 of these. So I've used White Sand, Golden Dawn, Sunray and Amber Gold. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to love this, but I just can't love it yet. I guess maybe I've just not found the perfect shade out of all of them for me to use. So far, Amber Gold seems to be the nicest shade for me. Maybe I'm just not applying it the right kind of way. I mean, I've been using a dense sort of brush. Now, from what I, again, saw yesterday when I was watching the makeup artist apply some of these shades, she said that the best thing to do is to go in with your brush, especially these ones at the top, and hold it quite close and densely apply it to your cheekbones. So don't fan it out and feather it out like you would like with a fan brush, because what will happen is you'll get a much more sheerer application. Now obviously if you want to go for that sheerer application, then by all means do it like that. But something called the Ultimate Glow Kit, I want an ultimate glow. I don't want to go sheer, do you? Otherwise, why am I getting this? This is meant to be the glow kits of all glow kits. That is the impression that I get, especially from the name and the fact that there are 6 in here. So going forward from this video, because I've not used it since I watched that Instagram post, I am going to try it out a lot more densely so that I can apply it to my face. I'm not actually using that today. Today I'm using one of the new MAC Extra Dimension skin finishes, which are gorgeous, by the way, the duochrome ones. I will do another separate review on that at another point. So out of these ones then, I've kind of, I don't know, I think it's down to the application. I think I'm going to have to go in again and try it in a different kind of way. So what she recommends is that you go in with quite a dense sort of brush, and then you almost buff it in very closely to your skin. Buff, 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 buff. And that way you can build up the sheen, build up the shine. Now, personally, especially because I'm medium skin toned, I'm finding it really difficult to find one which actually really flatters my skin tone. And that's really weird because, like I said, I've used White Sand, Golden Dawn, Sunray and Amber Gold. And I think maybe Amber Gold is the only one that kind of flattered me quite a bit. I've not tried Hot Sand yet, and I've not tried Snow yet. Snow is probably the only cool tone one in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them for you, and then so you guys can see for yourself and obviously make your decision based on that. Obviously, this does cost more money. Now, it is available on Anastasia Beverly Hills website, Sephora's, and I have seen that Cult Beauty in the UK are going to be stocking it at some point soon as well. I don't know about Beauty Bay in the UK yet, but Cult Beauty at some point will definitely be doing it, so make sure to keep an eye out on their social media pages. So this first one here is called Snow, and this one is a pure icy white shade. Would obviously look amazing on really fair porcelain skin tones. On very deep skins, it would look better on your eyelids and on other parts of your body rather than on your cheekbones where it may look a little bit ashy. This shade here is called White Sand. Now, please forgive me that I'm just going to be looking at their descriptions, and whether or not I decide I agree with them or not is a completely different matter. They're all different types of gold. So I don't know how you can describe different types of gold. Warm gold, cool gold, sun gold. Gold's gold, right? So this one here is described as a beigey gold. Maybe that's the reason why it didn't suit me so much, because my skin is beige and it almost blended into my own skin tone. This one here is called Golden Dawn, and this is a golden amber shade. It's very gold, again, because I've got very yellow skin. That is probably why, again, it almost kind of blended in too much into my own skin tone. So you could see a sheen, but you couldn't see the gold as much. This shade here is called Sunray. And this one is a peachy coppery shade. But can you see how it's a lot different to these three? These three appear to be a lot more pigmented. This one has definitely got particles of gold glitter in it. They're the bits that end up falling all over the place. This one here is called Amber Gold. This one is a gorgeous shade. This is the one that I've said is my favourite so far. It's a golden rose shade. But again, can you see how much more pigmented it is than that one? I think that Sunray one is a bit of a dud. And sorry, that one also has little particles of gold in it. All the ones at the bottom appear to have little particles of gold. And this one here is called Hot Sand. And that one I've run across the top. The pigmentation of this one doesn't appear to be that great either. It's like an amberish sort of gold. You can barely see it. You can just see the shimmer. And that is 2 swipes I've put on, by the way. That's not good. So there you have it. These are all the swatches that I've given you. Again, I always give genuine and honest reviews, as you know that I always do. Generally, I absolutely love Anastasia Beverly Hills products. When have you ever heard me give any kind of negative reviews? Now, I wouldn't say that this is a negative review, but I wouldn't say that it's a 100% positive review. Now, this is probably going to end up being the least favorite of all my glow kits, purely because of the reason that I've mentioned, the fact that a lot of these are just very, very glittery. They're a lot more glittery than the other ones. The other ones are a lot more softer and a lot more sheen, kind of like you get a lovely sheen that glows across the skin, if that makes sense, like a more metallic-y sheen, whereas these ones appear to be a lot more gritty with a lot more fallout, especially these 3 along the bottom. These 3 are definitely a lot more high shine, I would definitely say. However, the colors just don't show up that much on my skin tone, bearing in mind I have medium skin tone. I'm a MAC NC40, and I am wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation on my face. I'm going to be reviewing that next, hopefully, and the shade that I use is Warm Tan. So again, I think that this would probably look quite good on really deep skin tones, actually. And funnily enough, it's people with the darkest of skin tones that generally complain that they are unable to find shades that match them so well. And I don't blame them, but obviously things have changed, and I think that this one would actually work a lot more for deeper skin tones than medium and fair, in my opinion. Obviously, you guys may think something different. I will continue to use this. Obviously, I've paid money for this, and it ain't cheap, especially because of the size of it. I will probably end up using some of these on my eyelids. I do tend to use glow kits on other parts of my body as well. You don't just have to use it just as a highlight. You can use it on your cupid's bow, a little bit on the end of your nose. You can use it on your décolletage, on your shoulder blades. If you're wearing one of those Bordeaux tops, you can use it on your legs. You can use it anywhere on your body. You can even mix some Fix Plus or spray some Fix Plus onto a brush and then apply it. I might try doing that because I might find that the sheen kind of shows up a bit more and the glittery particles may kind of fall out a little bit less if I'm using something to kind of, it has something to adhere to, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's my review on the glow kit. Now I'm quickly going to show you the liquid lipstick that also came out, because the Makeup by Mario, the Master Palette by Mario, and the glow kit and the Allison liquid lipstick all launched on the same day. I don't know which video I'm going to put up first, the eyeshadow palette or this one. It's because they were both going to be quite long videos, so I didn't want to put them together and end up having like a 30-minute video. So the liquid lipstick is actually what I happen to be wearing today. I'm wearing Allison liquid lipstick. However, I'm wearing a lip gloss on top called Tango. I think it's Tango. And it was from their summer mini lip gloss collection. It's just my lips are quite sore because I've been a bit sick recently. So I was a bit dehydrated. But bit cack-handed right now as well. This is what it looks like. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I love it. It will look amazing on fair, medium and deep skin tones. Obviously, it will look different on everybody depending on what your natural lip color is as well. And this is what it looks like on me. It's a beautiful kind of mixture of plums and pinks. It's very dusky kind of colored. Perfect for the fall, autumn season, definitely. I love this shade. Love it, love it, love it. I do love Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. They're very thick, very full coverage, very long lasting, and that's why I always tend to get more. I know that as I'm filming this video, even though it will go up way later, the strawberry one has just launched today. I may get that later on. I can't justify a whole order for one lipstick, you know. So yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review on the glow kit and a mini review on the liquid lipstick. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going to get the glow kit or not? The other ones are better, I'm not gonna lie. But that again is just my opinion. That's it, it's just my opinion. You may think differently, you may think otherwise, especially those of you that are able to actually go to Sephora and try it out on your hands. You may think completely differently to me. Everybody's entitled to think differently. Why not? Anyway, so I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.